I know Louisville's one of the top teams in the league. What was it that they were able to do to you guys tonight and really just kind of put the game away early?
I give them a lot of credit. I think they are, they played extremely well today. I thought, they came out and hit shots early, and we just really struggled it from the beginning. And it's tough to play in a place, and the environment here is phenomenal. Kudos to what they've built here and the community for how much they've bought in and supported. And our kids are excited to play here because of it. And I think that's a shout out to Louisville. It's a place that you like to come play in because there's a lot of excitement with it. So, I just think they did a good job moving the basketball, and at the stand and attack mode, they turned us over a little bit early, and I thought we just never really recovered from it until probably the fourth quarter.
What teaching points you take out of this one, Coach, for the next one?
Well, our big emphasis coming in was rebounding, and I thought Elisa Pena did a phenomenal job today battling on the boards, and it's something she's been focusing in on and trying to work on. So we just got to continue to focus in on the little things that are going to make differences in ball games. We were 8 for 8, I think, from the free throw line in the first half. We talked about we've got to get to the free throw line more. And we just got to go back to the drawing board and do some of those things. This conference is brutal, and night in and night out you get exposed, and you got to learn every time and keep getting better and keep working every day to about that process. And I've got a good bunch of kids that want to win and they want to do it and they want to do it the right way, and they'll get back in the gym and start working again.
That's the fourth time in 6 games now that Pena's gone for 20. Is there anything that you're seeing from her game offensively that's allowing her to, really become a scoring threat?
She's such a versatile player, and I'll be honest, I didn't think she played very well in the first half offensively at all. I thought she took a lot of bad shots, a lot of rushed shots, and she's such a focus on other teams' defense now that we're having to move her around even more, and she just plays so well when you can move her around on the court. But she's one of our best shooters, but she's also a scorer's mentality, and she can score in a variety of ways, and on the move and on the catch off the screen. She's got a nice pull up, so we just got to continue to find ways to. I thought tonight we didn't move the basketball enough. We've been one of the best in the league with an assist to turnover ratio, and tonight that was nowhere to be seen. And you got to give credit to their defense. I mean, I think it's not more than just us not doing it. I think they defensively imposed their will there.
Jasmine Jones got off to a real hot start against y'all. How did y'all strategize against her?
Well, it's hard to defend free throws, and she got quite a few of them right off the bat. So, she's an energy and a slasher. She played really well against us last year. Last year, Shook was starting when they came to Winston and picked up 2 fouls real quick, and so she was in the game super quick last year. And so we tried to remind our kids about that. And, I told them I think she's a little bit of an X factor for them because you pay so much attention to Maisha and Asia that she's able to come in and she slashes and she brings energy and she gets the big offensive rebound. And I thought she created a little bit of havoc early for us that we didn't really match.
I know it's 6 in a row now for your team,
right.
But you've had a tough stretch where you've played some of the top teams in the conference. What do you tell your players now, and what do you look to do to get back on the winning side against BC this
right.
week?
Well, we got to have a little bit of short-term memory on this one. They're a very good basketball team. We felt like coming in we could play with them. We've had a couple of close games and OT games that I think have really hurt us, and we've got to get back to being confident and playing weight basketball, and that's moving the ball and sharing the ball and being aggressive. And we just got to keep getting better every day. And we talk about it. Practice has to be harder than the games, and if they're not, there's a problem. And so we have a phenomenal scout group that back home in Winston. Thanks, guys. They do a great job of pushing us and really got on us this week on the boards. And I have to be proud of the fact that we were only out rebounded by 1. The part that's hard is that we get 13 offensive rebounds and we get 2 points for it. Like that's hard to swallow as a post player, former post player and coach. Like those are easy buckets, and we've got to do a better job converting some of those into points.
You talked a little bit about short-term memory. You had that game against Florida State where you took them to overtime. Looked like you had a chance there. Was that part of that learning process? Did that loss kind of linger into the next couple
as a
games?
coach, you try to analyze it. We tried to get them back, ready to go, and I don't know if it did or didn't. I think it gave us some confidence, but at the same time, it was a heartbreaker for us because we felt like we played well enough and we had it and had a chance to win it. And kudos to them too. They're a great basketball team, and that's the thing in this league. Night in and night out, you're playing teams that are some of the best players in the country, and we've got some of those on our team. And that's what our kids have to continue to remember and understand, that you've got to be ready to go no matter who we're playing, no matter what the night, no matter what the record, no matter what the ranking. And our kids have to continue to believe in that and believe in each other.
This was a homecoming of sorts for Jimmy U to get him back in here.
He is phenomenal. We love Jimmy, and I know everybody here does too. Just one of the best I've ever been around as far as a worker. Before you even notice something is needed, he's already done it. And couldn't say enough great things about him. Our players, I think, loving the tribute to their kids and how much they welcomed him back as well, and their staff as well. In conference, sometimes you kind of hesitate to hire somebody from another team just because, what is there going to be trading secrets, that kind of stuff. But their staff went out of their way to really give him a high recommendation, and then his high school coaches that he helped with back at Monacan, and he has been a superstar since he arrived in Winston-Salem. So we love him too.
Any other questions?
Coach, just real quick, I was on the other side of the court, so I didn't see it, but post-game handshake, did something happen there, or what was with you and Jeff?
He apologized for
Okay.
something I'm not allowed to comment on, because I think I can get fined. I don't need to be fined. So I always think it's eye-opening when the team that blows you out is the one that's telling you how bad that was. So, but Jeff's a great guy. He's been, most of our staff's pretty familiar with their staff, and there's a respect level for each team, and I respect what they've done, like I said, and what they've been able to build here, and and it's just a wishing them good luck and that kind of stuff. At this point in the season too, you just want to get through games healthy, both teams, and you never want a kid to go down at this point in the season, and because we're in that grind, we're getting ready to make that swing to the second half, and we've got a bye coming up after our game Thursday, and we're in a position where we probably need that. So,
Okay.
thanks guys.